Alright, we live on that, so we good, homie. Yeah, just I'm going to bed, homie. Placement and deep kick.
So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. To throw, McNair. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. There's McNair. He fights him off. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now a man who did his collegiate punting just a couple hours from here in Clemson in South Carolina, Bradley Pinion to kick. Back deep, Patrick Peterson. This is taken around the 12. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. So out comes the offense now with a long field ahead of them. Leading them out is their rookie quarterback, the young man from the University of Michigan.
And to say that this is a big spot is the classic understatement. It's a ton of pressure on this rookie quarterback as he gets to play.
Let's see.
And let's face it, he's trying to take in every moment from his first start, but at the same time, he's got to focus on what's in front of him.
Oh, this is a running play, that's why.
Now Tomlinson on 1st and 10.
Yes, sir.
He's able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there. Grady Jarrett with the tackle. Now a 2nd and 6. They go again to Tomlinson. And able to find a little space. He gets this up over the 15 to the 16. A couple extra.
We a running team and a throwing team, buddy.
3rd and 2.
You let us waste time. Oh my naughty lord, buddy.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll run for it.
Let's believe, homie.
And he will have a first down.
Yes, sir. Run that ball, baby. We're going to run the clock out, homie.
Tomlinson up the middle. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll go up the gut with Tomlinson. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
Yo, my running back is decent, bro.
2nd and 3. A give up the middle to Tomlinson.
He just don't care.
Tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
8th play of the drive, y'all.
Now a handoff up the middle. Street.
4th down and 3.
Short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that 1st down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
That's what happens when you run the ball like that, buddy.
On the handoff, here's Tomlinson. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. On the handoff, Tomlinson. And he's dropped right.
Oh, right out there. Okay.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. They'll look for the 1st with Tomlinson. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Now Tomlinson on the handoff. And now they're going to get it.
They tried the first time, bro.
Nothing doing there as the 13th play.
Look how much time we took off the clock.
2nd and 10. Up the middle they go. Street. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with 3rd and about
That's
6
crazy.
yards to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Tomlinson. And I don't think he got there.
Woo, we going for it, buddy.
By maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th.
We going for it. It's 4th and inches, buddy.
They're running. Tomlinson. And he
1st down, baby. Let's go, homie. Let's go, baby.
a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Just enough push up front. He only needed about 6 inches. He didn't get a whole
No
lot.
score, though.
No, but he made sure he got enough so they didn't have to worry about measuring it or making it even close. Ends up picking up a couple of yards in a situation, as you noted, we only needed inches.
Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What do we call them?
0-0. Can you believe that?
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Gosh, how many times, how many minutes did we take off the clock?
Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it 2nd and 7. Now it's Tomlinson. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 69 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. Well, getting close to the end zone, and you know that rookie wants the ball back. He's looking for his first career touchdown.
He certainly is, and you just wonder with the coaching staff, is it trust in him?
And it's caught.
How we do, baby?
A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Shamrocks go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score
9 minutes. Wow.
So that about as lengthy a drive as you're ever going to see.
That's a record. 9 minutes.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Right after the touchdown, extend their lead. Now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Well, not one you
I was trying to get it at the 1 yard line to be fair.
That is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this.
Oh!
You don't. It's absolutely a miss hit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
Holy smokes!
On the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now McNair.
Yeah. That's how we do it.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route, the drag, and beat up.
We just scored. And it's late in the second quarter. We just scored the ball. We took almost 10 minutes off the clock, which is an NFL record, actually.
3rd down and 13.
9 minutes 35 seconds we took off the clock, to be exact. I don't even care if we win this 14-0. Holy smokes! Now we can throw the ball. Hey viewers, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in, guys.
It'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had. Those guys have an innate sense.
All that running left leaving my tight ends and wide receivers open.
Towards 100.
He's been working towards 100 here. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. He'll look to throw.
Yes, sir.
And that's caught left sideline. Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Looking left sideline, it's complete.
Yeah, I don't think he was out of bounds on that one.
21 yards. This is Tomlinson.
Look at that.
This will be a short game.
You don't want to go down. That's what you call a running back.
2nd and 7.
I wish we could see that in real life.
Again, it's Tomlinson. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a 1st down at the Falcons 17.
Let's take more time off the clock.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the
What do we want to do?
gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
I think we'll throw it.
They called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the
Like, I really...
Look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball.
Oh my gosh, he caught it. I was not expecting that.
A great effort there.
I was maybe hoping for a couple yards, but I'll take it.
Career game. And the Shamrocks' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0.
This time, 3 minutes. You know we got time of possession. You know we got that.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
If only I can make you a fumble. That would be nice.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And
They got this some going on Switch and play some Call of Duty.
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find...
I have not streamed on Switch in a minute.
If you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Now McNair under pressure, and they got to him again. He'll go in the books as a...
Gave him that old school look from my middle linebacker with the old neck collar around his neck.
This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
I'm an 80s boy for football.
So you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block?
And the pressure gets to him again. And that'll bring up fourth down on the big sack with a loss of 5. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Now it's Peterson. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here's Tomlinson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Offside. Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Fans, a reminder coming up.
Another 2 minutes.
This season, we'll be checking in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando for highlights and analysis and scores from around the NFL here in this opening weekend.
Let's put the coach to work.
And they'll get him down right around.
Let's just run the clock out on these fools, bro.
3 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Tomlinson again, a first down carry. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground. Tomlinson. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Tomlinson. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Now I ain't got to worry about you using one of my timeouts, buddy.
They're going to try it again here on this 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Atlanta regains possession of the football. So far, they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good. Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now, sometimes, if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you've got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. McNair to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Not today, homie.
Pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Operating from the gun, McNair. And this is caught for a touchdown. From 8 yards out, and the Falcons are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
Oh, that was close.
So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. And he's going to go out of bounds.
I'm going to throw the ball, I think.
He won't even get this thing back to the 10-yard line. One more go for this offense in the first half. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. Wide open receiver complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to throw now on first down.
Ooh. Yes, that stops the clock. Good.
That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense.
Ooh, buddy.
It really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. On play action, they'll throw.
No, that was in your hands. Wait.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
He'll try and throw for it here. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And that one's not good.
What?
Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short.
Wow.
So halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
I really needed those 3 points. Holy smokes.
Plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it. We start with game 1 of the Gerard Mayo era as head coach. New England on the road in Cincinnati. And it's the Bengals who have the lead in the second quarter. The Bengals trying to hold on and claim.
Carson Palmer, you haven't heard him in a minute.
From there, it's up to Highmark Stadium to check in on the Bills. And that game has gone to halftime with the visiting Cardinals out on top. The Cards trying to gut this one out as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. Finally, let's get right to the center of the U.S. map and check in on the Chiefs at home in Kansas City. And they couldn't get the job done as they fall to the visiting Baltimore Ravens. 35-7 was your final in a one-sided affair. This has certainly been a fun one to watch so far. We knew this was going to be a battle, but we have not been disappointed. This is the kind of game that could wind up hinging on which side could play mistake-free football the rest of the way. It's a new season, so both of these coaching staffs likely making plenty of adjustments after that first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in week 1, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought.
Yeah, I needed that field goal. I kind of didn't.
Yeah, he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. The Shamrocks offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's had his fair share of troubles in this one, unfortunately. This defensive front has wreaked havoc throughout the contest, and he hasn't been able to create enough space to make something positive. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. That last run going to put him over 100 yards for the ball game. They'll run on first down. Tomlinson. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. They'll keep it on the ground. Tomlinson. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. third down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh.
This is going to be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion, and more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. So
I'm going to get you this touchdown.
now, 1st and 10 after the 4th down conversion. Back to throw here. That one's complete to Tomlinson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll set up to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And brought down, but able to get
It's tight end game. Tight end and
So 1st and 10 now.
running back game, buddy.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Shamrocks go up by 2 touchdowns.
Yes, sir.
Now for the point after. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a good return, but he pays the price at the end of it as he's picked up and thrown down. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Okay, so roughing the passer, and I've got to imagine that's the last thing you want to see week 1 is your quarterback taking an unnecessary hit.
I think you're exactly right about that. You hate it any week, but boy, are you on target. This is, this depending on him to take him through 17 games, so you definitely can't let him get hurt right now. 2nd down and 6 now. Back to throw. McNair. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw. McNair. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Gets it away, and I don't think Peterson will get a chance to touch this one. Angling for the sideline. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So pass interference, the call is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly. It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of seconds too early. That one looked a little more obvious. Always a tough penalty to officiate. Just ask the basketball refs when they have to officiate block and charge. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out. And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception. Just a pressure brought in.
Hey, what?
Falcons get there for the sack. So still 15 yards to go. 2nd down. They'll drop to throw.
Bro, what is this now?
Grady Jarrett in there to get him once
Like throw the football, buddy.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they do finally
Yes.
get him, but he takes it to the 25.
Whew. That's crazy, bro.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
See, I hate that. Like, throw the ball.
Sack back at the 29. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. They'll look to throw here.
There we go.
And it's complete.
There we go.
2 yards there on the pickup, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short.
I gotta see where we are for
You like looking at that section. Heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
A gain of 4 that time as the drive will continue. They'll keep it on the ground. Tomlinson. And he couldn't quite get
oh, almost.
125 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Tomlinson, touchdown. So he had the nice run to get him down there, was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
Extra point attempt to follow here. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
3 minutes.
Goes 8 plays, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Atlanta prepped and ready for its next possession. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation. But
breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. McNair. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Out of the gun, it's McNair. Pass incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Vancouver offense out and about set for another series. And as we look back at how we got here, you'll notice a common theme in these highlights. A lot of yardage through the air. The passing game has been sharp right from the outset. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field. We are through 3 quarters here. EA Sports. A lot of
folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Tomlinson, 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On third down, Tomlinson.
Nice.
He's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 143 yards rushing.
Let's mix it up a little bit.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
Why didn't you not throw the ball? That's crazy.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. They're going to look to throw.
Like, can he?
Once again.
Bruh.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And
yes.
It is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down.
I'll accept that. I'll take that.
This is the pass interference call, but for a second there, I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
There we go.
To the races, down the right side. Touchdown. A big play there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Shamrocks are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Point after here coming up. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another
2 minutes
to extend the lead.
Oh yeah.
A drive that
And this is all pro.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 20.
I mean, Falcons did some good things, but they got a touchdown, but that was it.
Into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game. Operating from the gun, McNair to the right side, and he's got more complete.
See, they make good throws, but they just can't get it to the end zone.
All of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation. One that they have
Yeah, if they can get it off and whoo-hoo, not today, buddy. Not today. Not today, buddy.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast.
Let's go.
Side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things, but these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
I do got one team to worry about, guys. That's the Ravens.
But then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
That's the only team I got to worry about this year.
Well, now how about this return? Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing after the interception. McNair got London on a slant. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
If I can get my middle linebacker to get an interception.
Operating from the gun. McNair.
Oh. Uh-oh.
That's Freeman. And he'll get it.
Dude, he was wide open, but he tripped.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Operating from the gun. McNair. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Operating from the gun, McNair. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. The offense on 3rd down, it's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. You just kind of feel for the defense right now, this deficit. They have not been able to stop them the entire game, Charles. And some hands on hips, some long faces out there on the defensive side. They're like, oh, my gosh, we got to face these guys again here.
Yeah, people don't understand how hard it is when you're on the side that's being dominated to keep your head up and continue to play hard.
Nice.
Right now,
nice job not going backwards.
Continue to fight, even though they're down huge in this game.
2nd and 9 now.
Ooh.
As he throws there, incomplete. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one is over a long time ago.
And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Tomlinson, and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. A
2-minute warning.
On 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Now a handoff up the middle. Tomlinson. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Richie Grant in on the tackle. 2nd and 5. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Over the middle, it's complete. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 18. Up the middle they go. Tomlinson. And they've got it inside.
Look at that stiff arm, baby. Look at that stiff arm.
I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down at will.
Just run the clock out. You ain't got to worry about it.
They'll run Tomlinson. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there. But that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, CD, I mean, simply put, if anyone around the league wasn't paying attention to them to start the season, they will be heading into week 2. This has been an impressive week 1 performance.
They've certainly announced that they are ready to go, haven't they? They wanted to send a message out to the rest of the league. You better put your eyes on us. We may be someone you have to reckon with.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget.
Hi, gang. Thanks for the likes, views, subs.
And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
And we are done for the night. And until tomorrow, guys, we are out of here. I'm going to go stream on Twitch now. And see y'all tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. We out.
Start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between week 1 and week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Vancouver, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Mile High to take on the Broncos. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the